Arlie and I were living in Brooklyn. I liked to dance and he liked to dance, and we got married. He's always a gentleman all my life.
Not only was she my mom, but she was the mom of the community. Everybody came to her for advice, help. Strong. Yeah, that would be the one word I would use to describe my mom.
I loved being a tour guide, relating to people from all over the world who got on our tour bus. I was the senior tour guide when they went out of business. And I had no other source of income. My health was starting to deteriorate and I couldn't get another job.
Tom's only income is Social Security. And after paying his rent every month, he has something on the order of $200 left. So the very first point of assistance was, how do we get him more money?
My dad, I guess almost 10 years ago, had surgery on his tongue. And that was a major event that really affected him because he knew that he was then beginning to speak less and remember things less. But for my dad, who's so good-hearted and so
brave,
we love him as he is.
Right.
The stroke in 2001 was the most horrifying experience of my life because they told us she was going to die. She was in a coma for a month. They told us to get her affairs together, that she wasn't coming back. That stroke put her in a place of dependence. Now she needed help. At that time, she received an electric wheelchair. The electric wheelchair needed service. Medicaid said that they wouldn't service it. It wasn't covered.
You were born in 1925, and you're a guy, working class guy, and you go through World War II, and you were expected, and your whole sense of self-worth is working. If they can't work, when work is kind of taken from them, they almost feel then useless. And so the fact that here at Iona, they understood that, and so they've given him jobs.
Right.
And he craves that.
Happy.
All right, you know what to do already. Thank you, all right. He craves doing something for others, and not like just recreating for himself. And he does a lot of artwork. He kind of characteristic for him, kind of shepherds some of the other folks who may need help more than he. It's magical that this happened, that they have an apartment building that they can be at age 93 and be so happy, and then have Iona and have like this other family here.
I'm happy here. I am. He's happy too.
You know, I've known Tom for 4 years. I'm so gratified to see how he has thrived. We had a real close call there 2 years ago when he had lost 60, 70 pounds.
I was going to a high-cost dentist in Northwest. They hit me with a $3,000 bill, and I was taking my food money to pay, and that's when I started losing that weight.
And Iona jumped into action. I mean, we had members of our food team driving food down from the food pantry for him and supplementing and making sure he had enough to eat. I mean, This is the richest country in the world. Why do we have people starving to death? It shouldn't be that way.
So he went to bat for me and then got me the free dental program.
These programs are not well advertised. People don't know about them, and they're enormously confusing. They all have different financial qualification levels, and that's where Iona can come in.
Randy referred me to the lunch program at St. Albans, where they serve delicious, nutritious food, balanced diet. That's typical. Every day there's something to promote socialization. We get out, we're not looking at the four walls, and we get out and we meet people our age, and we're having some of the same challenges, and we help each other, and we see we're not alone. And there are a lot of brave people who are facing old age gracefully, and it doesn't have to be a bitter pill. It can be the happiest time of your life, too.
When you get a certain age, you're worried about being a burden on your family. And you're concerned that your needs are too much. One of the representatives, the wonderful representatives from Iona, came and she said, "What can I do to help you?" And my mom said, "I need to get this wheelchair fixed." And she said, "Well, let me go to the office and see if we have any." She called back and she had 2 in stock. To have some mobility is freedom. We just really want the word to get out about Iona, that this is something that needs to be city-wide. Seniors all over this city needs to know that this service is available to them. No matter what, that's my mom. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do everything I can until my last breath to be there. But I don't have to be burdened. So Iona is the best.